Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you back to episode 2 of our Manor Lords series. Oh boy, look at this. Look at the beautiful, just blissness. Blissness? I don't know if that's a word. But the pure bliss of our village. Look at this lady. She's cranky. What's happening? And yeah, anyways, we're here. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get back into this thing. So last time we left off, we had just leveled up. We completed our first little plots of land here. And speaking of which, we are also going to need to build some more houses. So I think I remembered last time talking about building them right along here, and that is what I'm going to continue to plan to do. At least get a few houses right along here. Kind of get a little bit of a residential district going, up and running there. So we'll get 3 of those guys right there. That will also allow us to have 3 new families get into the village when our approval rating is up and over 50%. So yeah, let's just continue to move along here. Let's continue to move along. What's up, Peter? How are you doing? Look at old homeboy here. He's doing God's work. He's doing God's work. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed episode 1. Like I said, this is all very pre-recorded. So any tips and stuff that you guys give me, I will be able to enact once I get back. But also, that's once I get back, so you guys might just have to be slightly infuriated with me for the next couple of episodes. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into things. So we need, I think, 1 or 2 more families. Then I'd feel comfortable about going to take out some of these bandit camps. There's one down here, which would be nice to take out. The only other, is that the only one on the map right now? Wow. Alright, so yeah, we're going to want to go down there and take that out. We do have the stuff to form a militia now, as you can see here. Look at this. I think it's, we have spears and shields, yeah. So look at that. We can get 10 men at the moment. And I'm also going to want to have a retinue by that time. So, like, by the time we go and attack, because the retinue are going to do a lot of damage. So, yeah. Yep. We want to do a lot more building and expanding by then. So, let's get this well done. It's, I don't know what we're waiting for at this point. I think everyone's kind of moving the shields and stuff that, since I just formed the militia, just kind of moving it into their houses. So that way if I do call on the militia, they'll have the facets to fight for us. And look at that, look at that. Look at that, everyone's glad. There's water now, they're not dying of thirst. Before, they were probably just drinking deer's blood or something in order to stay alive because they didn't have a well. But guess what? Remember where you guys had your homeless encampment? Now there's a well there. Look at that. That's just, I mean, that's just being a good mayor there. I mean, you can't really beat that. You can't really beat the my mayor skills here, or my king skills, I guess. My lordship skills. Yeah, we definitely need to get more people in our village, right? We are struggling decently on the amount of people front, so we need to get quite a few more people in our village and starting to circulate. So, but yeah, it could be going a lot worse for us right now. I don't know if you guys watched the first time I played this, but the first time I played this, it was horrible. There's really no other way to put it other than it was horrible. I mean, it was bad. I had no clue what I was doing. It was just rough, I'll say that, right? It was just rough. But our approval rating is at 51% now, so that does mean that new families can move in, which is good. I mean, we have +3 from market food. What variety do we have? Meat and bread. That is the most medieval, like, food ever. Meat and bread. Yeah. There it is. But also, like I did say, I do want to get my retinue up and running. So, yeah, the manor here, right? If I remember right, that's what it was. But I think I need to mine some of the stone and stuff for it. If I remember correctly. Yeah, 15 stone and 20 planks, so that will be a little bit later on thing. Once we get more families up and moving, because once we do get more families, I will also be sending a family way over here to harvest berries and stone for us. I mean, the salt deposit's nice, but I don't think we really have a use for salt yet. Right? Or am I bugging? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Alright. Again, we need more families. As where we are lacking in is the amount of families we do have at the moment. But let's get a road built all the way out to here as well. Build it to like here. And then, I mean, that's clay. We don't really need clay, we need stone. So we'll just kind of go like this to here. And then from this here, we'll go to like there. And from here, we'll go to like bang. And we'll also go like this. Look at that. That's a road if I've ever seen one. That's like the Silk Road. I'm just that good. I'm just that good. Yeah, look at the boys. Look at the boys. I mean, look at this guy, huh? What is this ox's name? Bartholmes. Peter's guiding Bartholmes, the ox. How much does it cost me to buy another ox? 20? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Alrighty. I think we also do need to start getting planks, though. I think planks are going to be an issue if I do not start to get more. So I kind of need a spot for it. I mean, we can just go here, right? Or we could just kind of go back here, too. Oh, right here. Perfect. Look at that. Bang. Easy, easy, easy. So we can start to get some planks from there. Also, for those of you that watched last time, if you guys remember last time, we had like a plank monopoly going. With the amount of planks that I was selling. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm currently responding to an email. So that's why I am currently sitting still. Bang. His three-pointer, bang. Look at that. It's like Ray Allen. His three-pointer, bang! Yeah, that's me right now. If you guys don't know who Ray Allen or that clip is, you need to look it up. It's one of the greatest sports moments of all time. His three-pointer, bang, bang, tied game. So good. All right, let's get this berry thing built out here. And then also we will want the stone cutter's lodge. Great. We need planks. We need planks, so we actually do need to get this built. Which is good to know that I am actually thinking with my head on straight and building the saw pit. But we also, again, need more families. Like very, very badly, we need more families. We have 3 empty houses. open for the taking. Okay. Just making sure that they weren't hunting that to extinction. I saw that guy dragging in another deer, and my heart kind of skipped into my mouth there. Come on. Give us another family. Look, there's such a draw to our village here, you know? There's such a big draw to our village because we're just cool and you know? Let's freaking go! Oh my goodness, we finally did it. Oh, we finally got another family to move in. Dear Lord. You know, for a second there, I really thought it wasn't going to happen, ever. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading. We are heading. Which house did they move into? Which house did you guys move into? I think it was this one. Yep, look at that. Let's go! Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Our little village is growing here. Oh, it's so cool that you can see it on the map. What are you guys doing up here? What's happening up here? I see you guys got some roads built. I see you guys got some nifty stuff going on up there. I see you, I see you. But we're expanding faster. We're doing better. We're just better. We're just better. That's it. Are people actually traveling all the way out here already to build this stuff? Where are you guys going? I mean, where's the ox at? Is it on the road? Oh man, this game. This game sometimes. And look at these homies. Look at the homie. Look at him posted up. The homie Peter. What's going on, Peter? Look at him. Absolutely awesome. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This game is freaking beautiful. Alright, what are we thinking next here? So, we do need to get someone on this saw pit now. So they can start cutting down trees and stuff over here, turning those into planks. Once we get those planks, we can get the stone that we need from over here. Now, the other thing about getting the stone that we need is that we can build our manor. Now, see, that is why we need our manor, because stealing 7 meat, oh dear, that is not good. We need to wipe out that bandit hideout, like yesterday. But we also need our retinue in order to do so. So, yeah, no, we are going to want this thing very quickly here. But I think we also need to upgrade these things to level 2, which is, yeah, we need planks. So, all in all, we need to get this saw pit up and running. And then, yep, look at that. Still doing a great job at getting our saw pit and providing our saw pit with that stuff. Okay. I mean, it kind of sucks. Like, I like having the big plot down here to start with, but everything's just so spread out for us. It kind of sucks, to be honest. What are we low on? Food. Yeah, no surprise there. After the bandits stole all of our food. Which is, in fact, extremely annoying. And I don't want to go attack them with only 12 guys, because I feel like we're going to lose some people. Yeah, it's just annoying. There's no other way to put it other than it's just annoying. So I'm just kind of thinking about what we can do from here. Because, again, we're just kind of waiting around. Another family would help, right? We have 2 more empty places for people to move into. Forger hut just got finished. Okay. We need another family because, yeah, that would also be a massive supply of food right now. What time of the year is it? It's June. Okay, we need another family. I mean, we're not building anything right now, so we can put someone on there. But yeah, we definitely need another family to move in. Very badly. Very, very badly. Do we need another family to move in? But for now, honestly, things could be going a lot worse. Like I've been saying, we could definitely use another family, right? But at the same time, we have a decent start here. We're kind of doing pretty well in getting centralized. Let's start actually mapping out what we want the rest of our village to look like. So let's get this. And then we'll just kind of run along the backside here. To there. To around to there. Okay. So, yeah, let's continue to map out just what we want the rest of our village to look like. I believe that, isn't there a mapping out mode? No? Okay. Well, I do want some houses to be, like, this is going to be our main housing square, right? So let's go like this. Back to about here. All the way to about here. And down to there. Beautiful. And then right down the middle, right? We're gonna build like a well right here with roads leading to it. That's kind of like a square for those. Oh, baby, that's another family joining. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. We are doing the Lord's work. We are absolutely doing the Lord's work right now. How is the salt pit doing? Are we actually making any planks? That's gonna be a negatory, Ghost Rider. That's gonna be a negative on that one. Come on, guys. We need another ox is what's holding us up too. Because we don't have, like, the one ox moving stuff all the way out here sucks a lot. These guys are going back and are starting to forage, which is great. Getting our food supplies up. Look at that. 7 berries. Look at us, huh? We're going to be living on berries throughout the winter, apparently. Which, again, not opposed to. But at the same time, there might be slightly better things to eat than just berries. So, we'll see where things end up. We will see where things end up. Sorry, choking on my own spit. Do not recommend doing that at all. Choking on your own spit is, can be quite lethal at times for any viewers listening with a headset on, because they're just blowing their eardrums out by coughing near the mic. So, I think we're doing pretty good though, right? Yeah, we're actually doing great. We are actually doing great right now. I don't want to start building more houses quite yet. I mean, I could map out, honestly, the well, though. Like, oh, God, there's no water right there. Oh. Ooh. That kind of puts a hitch in the plans a little bit. I mean, we can build one there, which works, but yeah, no, that kind of like, oh my goodness, right where I was going to build all my housing, like back here, there's no water. So we're going to have to kind of centralize it around over here, I guess. Which, I mean, that's not that big of an issue, right? But it's just, that's not at all what the original plan was going to be. So we're just going to have to hit a little bit of a, how do I put this? An audible, to say the least. we are definitely going to need to hit an audible. What time is it? Man, we've already been recording for 20 minutes. This game does make time fly, though. Like, when you just start to get, like, super into just building and everything, like, time just disappears with this game. How are we looking on? Okay, we are starting to get some planks. We do have enough to where we can build the stone deposit thing. Or the stonecutters camp up here. So let's, let's get that going. Bang. Beautiful. And then once that last family moves in, we'll assign them over there. Also, don't want to really outgrow our food at the moment. Berries is kind of what's keeping us afloat at the moment, which, again, nothing wrong with berries keeping us afloat. It's just that that's our only food source. And when winter comes, if that's our only food source, we're going to kind of be cooked. So, yeah. I just don't really want to overdo how much we have.
Step right up and sample.
But yeah, I mean, look at our village. It is starting to flourish a decent amount. Just make sure that there's no new bandit hideouts anywhere close. I just really want to wipe this thing out. And how many do they have? Wow, they have a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I can count. Yikes. That's a little rough, right? That's a little rough, seeing as they have 18 guys that are fit to fight, and we have 21 people in total in our village. 7 of them being women who cannot fight. So. Okay. I mean, we're gonna need to upgrade that anyways. So let's get that upgrading too. Come on, give us that last family. Get that last family to move in. That is literal perfection. That is utter bliss for us if we can get that last family to move in. And we're going to need to build more houses and stuff as well. But yeah, guys. Okay, so I'm going to end this episode off here again. We're moving though. I mean, our village expansion is going decently well. Hopefully by the end of next episode, we should have our retinue building built, and we're going to send our boys off to war to kill those brigands and avenge the fact that they took almost all of our food and starved us out for the winter. So yeah, I'd like to thank you guys all so much for watching episode 2 of the series. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys go down below, hit that like and sub button. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all next time. Peace.